Hello, Eugene had a question about cut lines for his jet model, and I wanted to go over how to paint these in as a texture rather than having to go in here and model them with the actual geometry. So, okay, here we go. Let's see. I'm gonna start over here with a new scene. The first thing is to bring in a model. I'm just getting the jet model that comes with Modo. It's down in your assets, or what is it? Meshes, vehicles, aircraft. And that's F6 to bring up this window. So just double click that. And then it's already completely textured, so I'm just going to delete all this stuff over here in the shader tree and render, and all this junk in here, I'll just right click it, delete. So now it's a blank canvas. Okay, so first thing to do is bring in an image. So go over here to the top right, add a layer, image map, load image, and I'm gonna get a black and white image. Let's see, any black and white. So this is our notes, week 1 notes. Okay, so nothing's happening yet because Modo doesn't know how to apply the image yet. So the way we tell it is with a locator. So inside the image is this. If you press a little plus here, there's a locator. So click on that and click up here on texture locator, and yeah, we're going to leave it on UV map, which is basically the that's the map that tells it how to apply the texture. So go up here to UV tab up on the top left, click that, and this model already had a bunch of UV maps made for it, so I'm going to select all those maps, and you can see them over here. Like they had one for pretty much every separate part of the model, the engines, the interior, the pilot's helmet, everything. So anyways, it's a little over the top, so just delete all of these, and I'm gonna make a new map here, and this box pops up, and just call it body. Okay, so I think the best view to have this map project would be from the top, so I'm going to switch to a top view of the plane, and then go over here on the top left. There's a button called project from view, and click that, and then now I'm going to come back over to the model and left click over the model. And then now we get this, basically a copy of the model, but this is completely two-dimensional over here on the left side. And this is the map which tells the image, or how it's going to be applied to the geometry. So let's see. So okay. So now I'm going to select this model, which has this 2D map attached to it, and then let's see here. So it's in here. Alright, I'm going to start over with the image, so delete that image, add a layer, image map, load image, and then grab the notes or whatever you have, and then open that up, go to the locator. There you go. It's already on UV. Make sure it's on UV, and then make sure you pick the name of the one you just made, so it's on the body. And now you can see, I can close this, go back to regular model view. So now you can see that how the texture has been applied, and this is only affecting the color right now. So if we switch this, if you right click up here on the diffuse color, you can change it, go down to surface shading, the bottom one, and then change it to bump. Now you can see what it's doing to the model. It's kind of faking this bump kind of texture, but it's kind of faint right now. So the way you control that is over here in when you're on the image map, you have a low value. So I'm going to just make that -500. So now it's like digging in deeper into the model. So another thing we can do now is just start painting. So click on sculpt, and then there's all these different types of sculpting. Click on the paint tools, and then grab a brush, paintbrush. Make sure you have one of these hard or soft selected, and then and make sure the color is on black, otherwise you won't see anything. And then you should be able to start just drawing right onto the model. It's a little bit slow. Don't crash. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so what I usually do is just draw on some rough lines inside Modo, and then you can go back into Photoshop and clean stuff up afterwards. Yeah, and I'll show you how to do that. So yeah, go up to the top right here, click on images, and then that original image we've loaded in has a little star next to it, which means since we changed it now or painted on top of it, it's not saved anymore. So just right click it and save. We'll call it bump. Target is usually good. And then now that you have this one saved, you can go back to Photoshop and look for it, bump text. So that's basically what we drew. I can erase all this extra crap and just start painting stuff in. But yeah, hopefully that makes sense. I'm just gonna save this again, go back into Modo, and then see, it already knows that we changed it in Photoshop. So yeah, I want to reload the image, and there it updates on the model what I just drew. Okay, hope that helps. Bye-bye.